And now they're looking for the turnaround. Kuroki's going to be the target. He's going to try and drop the death ward onto Thompson. Dropping pretty low, and the Thunder God's Wrath as well. They're going to tear through him like butter. Meanwhile, GH, he's taken a step too far and gets cut down by LTW.
You called it.
Thompson Oracle. Okay, at least you got that one.
You called
it. The Thompson Oracle. All right. We got it.
I think you were right with everything else. OG with a 5-man smoke. Oh, GH spots out Saxa. And they know that smoke broke, so Earth Spirit trapped in between them all. Stormhammer with the arrow to follow through. Good damage coming. The roll connects straight onto Saxa's Mirana with the body block there. And First Blood gives the Essence Shift permanent agi straight to Slark. Stop wasting your time. And there's the roll in with the Phantom Strike. Kick back. Thompson has a Fairy Fire to play around with. And the Heavenly Grace, but he's still going to fall. No tail.
Big kill.
Can't do too much after that.
That's a very big kill. But Thompson will come back into the lane with full resources now.
No more Spirit Siphons. And the right clicks from LTW. One more will get him another bonus. Ooh, the Fairy Fire. LTW going in very deep. He's going to die to tower here. Traded out by Wii. Oh my god, the Purifying Flames. He's got Fairy Fire and the final click.
Got him.
Thompson gets him with a touch of the right click attack.
Yeah, top as well.
We're going out for more.
LTW's here. What's LTW doing here?
He's being a real aggressive little fishy boy. Mind Control's going to give him another Essence Shift stack. 3 built up for him now.
Oh, wow.
4 minutes in. First rotation of the slog. Now GH dying as Thompson. He just burst him down at the bottom rune.
Not only will it give you a little bit more farm and XP, but it does increase your damage output significantly.
I mean, your stat gain is pretty garbage on Slark. Holy crap. Wait, is that right? Slark has less than 2 stats per level on every stat. Mid lane. Oh my god, the burst onto Miracle. Arrow not connecting, and in comes Wii. Exorcism pop to chase down Thompson. No tail body blocking. He's not got any more heals, but Thompson still has the Heavenly Grace on him, so he's all fine. And Stormhammer coming in from Seb. Wii's going deep. He wants Thompson, and he'll have it. Finds the Oracle all the way in the back, while Seb gets daggered, slowed, the Boulder Smash connecting, and there's the Spirit Siphon, doubled now for that DP of Wii. They can even transfer into the mid-tier 1 if they want to. The Ghost is still going.
Yeah, just first Exo usage. So good.
A bit of a risky play going into this area. Immediately ravaged, blown up by Miracle. Alright then.
Yep. And top side, there's a fight. Seb, GH.
The roll from GH.
Oh, GH, what a roll.
Yeah. What?
Oh, he got him.
The arrow was flying. Final projectile from the right click of Mirana.
And Seb, the carry, farming this ancient stack. He knows there's no one defending top tower. He's just gonna get out of bottom. He knows there's like pressure coming in soon. Talent actually TPing top. Does he really want to do this?
He doesn't have Ravage, so not really a fight that NIGMA can take, it feels like. An arrow there onto MC, gushes back Saxa. No tail with Thompson. We'll be able to keep that sustained push going with the catapult wave. So it gives an opportunity for Wii to keep pushing bot, but Mind Control just gonna die for it. Easy pickings, and now Kuroki's stuck here. With no TP available, Thompson's gonna find him. There is no way out for this Kotl. Burst into oblivion. Thompson, one more Purifying Flames, and a double kill for him. Take out that tier 1, and they can now start shifting in for the mid tower. Like, what's next for Pos 3, Sven? Roll in. GH trying to make a move onto Omni Knight. I don't know if they can do this into this Radiant Triangle area. They do pop Exorcism, but a good arrow holds back Wii as LTW, the rest of OG, retreating to the left-hand side. Yields up, and the catch on No Tail, forcing out the Guardian Angel, but the Ravage is there. Onto Thompson. A nice little Ghost Scepter pop, but the Will-O-Wisp will catch him on his way out. Slark, Mirana, all having to run. And that...
The E-Blade Thompson.
Yeah, can't forget it. Seb, jumped on by 4 heroes from NIGMA. No way out of this. 18-1 charges, he's going to keep them up his sleeve for next time. But this means Roshan's alive with Exorcism ready for NIGMA. That Silver Edge on Slark's going to be a pretty big one. And he's only 400 gold away from it. Omni Knight aiming for a 4-staff, but he's already got all the items he needs. Boots, Windlace, Wand, that's it. Omni's good.
Oh, arrow bottom onto Miracle. Can they do this?
That's a lot of burst damage.
But
Blur is there, roll in, silence. GH stops the follow through. Thompson doesn't get the finish, and now the Will-O-Wisp with the Yule Scepter there. They dagger forward, and Sax is in trouble. They've caught out Thompson, there's the false promise. Can he get away and TP Hope? He's going to get caught in and hypnotized by the big white light from Kuro, and there's no way that Thompson can retreat now. Kicked out, Spirit Siphon's there. He's healing up a decent amount, but Thompson He's got no TP.
Wants Miracle.
Oh, he doesn't get it. Aegis still in hand. Oh, they really want to find Miracle.
Oh,
They could kill him twice here.
They got
Slark
him.
finds him. That's the Silver Edge used already for the first kill. And the rest of NIGMA, they're trying to come down here. Mind Control's coming down. They stun up Miracle, half HP, and he's burst down. Can't Phantom Strike away. He'd just taken the talent, so maybe if we was a little bit closer, there was a chance of escape. But OG, they're on the run forward. The Blinding Light trying to push them back, but Kuroki's been stunned and broken. Slark once more.
That PA dead and EXO cooldown. They don't have any damage right now.
Earth Spirit.
Oh, they want GH
up.
now. He does have heals. He's not the easiest target to kill. They might just not commit to this.
And that cloak.
Bottom no tail though.
Oh,
That's
dear.
a target you want to get.
He's
There's a Yosan. We can't really TP out.
always body blocked by the creeps. No tail, the Windlace. It's working wonders. But Kuro's actually cut him off.
Betrayal.
Guardian Angel? What? He saved himself.
Why so much time?
Jeez.
Okay.
In comes the rest of OG. They're trying to think about this one. Thompson's been caught up and stunned, but RTW arrives. The big Ravage from Mind Control with that blink and jump in. Out goes Thompson and No Tail follows. RTW going for the TP home, but the Will-O-Wisp, the Hypnotize catches, and they've blown them up. 2 core heroes plus the Omni, all removed as NIGMA keeps that spot going. Slark, pretty deep dive here. Again, playing around these long cooldown ultimates. RTW taking Mind Control low, but the silence onto the Omni Knight and Miracle. Nice false promise there. Keeps No Tail alive, so the heals will keep coming. They need to get RTW out, though, as we, Spirit siphoning through them all. Purification comes from No Tail. And he's moved up the high ground. He's 1 versus 4, but the Yule Scepter up, the Fortune's End down. Kicked away, GH saves the day and now rolls away. Oh my god, NIGMA really playing it incredibly tight there as Miracle poking, prodding, and getting the jump onto Saxa. Finds the initiation he needs. Gush towards Thompson. God strength though. Sven wants in. Jumps forward towards the Miracle PA, but they've got the Yules up into the air and now the Will-O-Wisp comes. Dragging both of them inside and Seb's annihilated. Weehar's godlike. RTW going to run away. An arrow will stop the advance of NIGMA now. E-Blade and the magic damage will take out GH. We with that EXO. Oh, he doesn't, does he? Oh, dearie me. Thompson picked apart. We and Miracle pairing up beautifully.
NIGMA is just playing so well in these team fights, baiting out OG, especially GH, with those kicks
They have Blink Ravage.
rollouts.
They use it, and they catch the Slark. I don't know if they can see him. They get the silence on him. They turn with the arrow. The Silver Edge there. Mind Control dropping. But the Yules onto PA stops NIGMA from blowing anyone else up just now. The trouble is RTW with the Shadow Dance. He's a slippery devil and gets away from danger. But this is OG who have expended a decent amount to try and stay in the fight and losing a couple of heroes in the process.
Crazy amount of damage at the moment.
Slark can't stand up to it. 1.5
Really
minutes
cannot.
for Roshan. Oh, do they have revealed the dust from Mind Control? RTW has gone into his own death, and he is controlled up.
Huge. Dude, that was just... Wait. That was just a blind dust. They had no sentry there. No Exo, no Ravage, but it doesn't matter. Slark bought a Mithril Hammer that does not have a buyback. And even if you do use the buyback on your carry at this point, it's kind of like throwing the game. Not able to get away.
And he's letting this, Earth Spirit and PA just keep on jumping with the Chakra Magic. The kickback, Sven's popped God Strength, and they've used up the Kotl, but the arrow there on PA may give them an opportunity. As the BKB from Sven chases forwards towards the Kotl, that's what the ping was for. RTW said, go kill the Kotl, but they can't do it. Stunned back from the Stormhammer again, and that Will-O-Wisp is kind of wasted. But the jump from NIGMA is still continuing forward as the ghosts are flowing and Seb is falling. The Ravage comes now and they focus the big targets. Thompson and Seb both down, and RTW, he is struggling to do any damage. GH is going to be the only hero he can kill as the false promise is there onto the Slark. Now back onto the PA, but NIGMA are here in force as the PA and we are triple killing and mega killing through the rest of OG. Who's left now? It's Saxa and RTW. A buyback from No Tail, but Mirana falling. A miracle double. Oh, is RTW going in for this? That is risky. Silent stop. He didn't get Dark Packed off. That is a lot of damage that he has to really sustain through. They've got No Tail behind him. Doesn't get to the high ground. He's still being burst down, but they don't have reveal anymore. Turning on towards the No Tail Omni Knight now. Could be a dieback from him. All spells on cooldown and No Tail giving over another streak to Miracle.
They need something. Miracle?
Miracle just jumps in. Sven's down to like half HP immediately, but it's a good break on the PA and Miracle's dead. Good move from OG with the limited resources they've got, making it work. And yeah, BKB TP. Nothing to stop it. Arrow slides past the tide. They've got the Yule Scepter up to find mind control. And at least something here. Out of all the buybacks and the desperation from OG, they get something. What's happening in here?
That cheese.
Roll in from GH, try to make the
Kuro.
initiation happen. Kuro has also wandered into the pit and Seb just slays him. Roshan dead. GH snatches it. The Earth Spirit grabs it under the very nose here of the Slark and the Sven. As the arrow and the Yules, the DP gets caught a little bit, but they'll focus the Earth Spirit instead. RTW turning this game on its head as the Wii DP doesn't have BKB, or will in a second though. Yules up onto that Mirana to try and stop the initiation, but doesn't BKB before the Storm Hammer lands. Now the Slug is pummeling into her, pops the Exo and runs away. Trying to get back into battle with the rest of his team, but OG are now the ones with 5 alive. Seb going in, the Ravage from Mind Control saves up, and Wee's blown up. That E-Blade combo from Thompson, removing Wee from the game, and the jump back in again from RTW. The next level play, Notel says. They've got the PA. She's got BKB. Forced to use it as the Fortune's End arrows were coming, but look at RTW. The cojones on this man, diving tier 4s. He doesn't have Aegis, but he's got cheese.
Up.
Oh, pushed out.
Smoke
Another
into smoke.
into smoke. Slark in the front lines. There's the Ravage. The jump in from Mind Control. No Ravage yet. They get the Guardian Angel off in time. Notel casts his spells and they focus the PA with the Slark now. Onto Miracle. They stun him up. Half HP PA. Forced to BKB. And now jump towards Thompson, but the False Promise is there. Roll back in to try and silence them off. Stop Thompson, get the magic damage off, but he's got an E-Blade. Gets away from the PA. Keeps jumping forward towards. And the Spider Legs away from the Will-O-Wisp. But the Koppel gets off that big white light and forces the Slark to run away from the fight. As GH is the one casualty so far, forced to buy back. Seb forced staffed away by No Tail. We giving chase forward still, but RTW turns to face the DP.
Got cheese. They still want to fight. They got the Heavenly Grace and the cheese ready on Slark. They're waiting for this Exo to run out.
They have Blink Ravage still. BKBs are down. DP with a good silence, but the Yules onto the tide and the jump towards Saxa. E-Blade there saves the Mirana. PA Miracle has no BKB.
Oh, he's dead.
Burst out by Saxa and Thompson. Now onto the tide. Mind Control. He doesn't even want to use Ravage at this point. They're going to lose Wee, the bigger target instead, and it really is. Into the meat grind. Enigma Go turned into sausage by OG. Thompson on a killing spree, and Saxa, he's got, oh yeah, he does. Yules into Arrow yet again, with Slark finding yet another tasty morsel. A double kill for Slark.
So much.
A huge fight.
Stacks too. They can't even buy back for this because they don't really got any good spells that can help them team fight, especially while PA does not have a buyback. Tidehunter just gonna give this up. They're going for more.
They've got GH. That Yules into Arrow really is a thorn in their side as he's blown up by the E-Blade, and now it's a 2 versus 5. OG could maybe think about either it's take this mid lane and then shift back to push out side lanes, or they go for tier 4s.
This is how they can do it.
Oh, it's gorgeous onto Thompson. They find the jump. Now the Ravage with the Will-O-Wisp on them. It's huge from NIGMA. They've made the jump, but they've got the play. Seb has the BKB and run away. Saxa, RTW, all under the Moonlight Shadow. OG, full retreat into reverse mode. Saxa's still going to get rolled on, though. GH finds the catch somehow. That vision on the high ground
as well.
just about spots them, and RTW is the bigger target, but he BKB TPs. So back to Saxa with the Yules up into the air. No leaps remaining. 2, 3 quick kills in a row from NIGMA.
Oh, check out ILTW. Look what he's got queued up. Are we gonna see it? Oh yeah, indeed. This is gonna be that evasion killer against the PA. It's gonna need about 4 minutes though, because you don't want to buy that while the PA still has an Aegis up, I think.
He could sell that casual sand that he's got for himself. NIGMA around the Roche pit, even though the big man isn't in here. They scout out. The jump onto Miracle is a pretty good one. Trying to burst through him, and the False Promise onto the Slark will allow that to happen. So OG jump in and jump out, but they're going to have to shake it here as the No-Tail Omni Knight silenced up, but that's a Minotaur Hone on Omni Knight though. Yeah, he's going to be able to keep himself alive, but ravaged up. Catches Slark on the very edge of that one. No buyback on Omni Knight as Sven turns the fight, but the Ghost Scepter from the tide, and now the Will-O-Wisp coming. A BKB from Slark allows him to actually target, focus in onto the PA, but he's got to run with no backup remaining. Saxa leaps away. Forced to use and run.
Is he okay? Wow, Saxa actually gets away from it. That is such an insane fight from OG if he lives. They got him. He has no more leaps anymore. Okay, still not that bad because we did use the Exo in this fight. That's on cooldown. Buying back right away. Rapier now complete.
Here we go.
This game is actually insane.
Skadi, Rapier, Basher, BKB, Silver Edge, trying to finish off Abyssal Blade as well.
Best place on the map to control at the moment. OG just waiting for that Omni to be up again. No-Tail, such a crucial hero in their lineup.
Moonlight
This is
Shadow.
why you constantly see him die first.
Jump towards Wii.
Wii?
They get the Stormhammer Arrow
The
combo.
damage.
Chain stunned him, and that's the
No.
damage from LTW.
And that's a gem too. That's a gem. No. No. Ice Frog is watching this. He's like,
Hype
"Yo,
series.
let's make things interesting.
Yep.
Let's just, spawn this Roshan right away. We don't need to sit around and wait."
Look at NIGMA, again with this really swift wraparound play. Sven spends his Stormhammer, but a quick blink out by Seb. The Abyssal Blade catch, though, in from RTW. The
Wii.
Ravage will stop him in his tracks as Wii nearly gets blown up, but turns with the BKB. Slark gets the False Promise on him, and the Will-O-Wisp is there as No-Tail blown up, completely out off the face of the map, and Miracle, he's in trouble now. RTW giving chase, Yule's up into the air, and they've got the Arrow and the Starstorm. Body block from Tide is not enough, and PA's dead
Two
for 100
rapiers.
seconds. The Rapiers are all over the place. GH, he's trying to roll himself out of this one, and Wee's Exorcism Ghost Star flying around, but NIGMA have
Oh,
lost
that's
out
it.
so heavily. 4 heroes down, the double buyback comes, and Kotl shredded now by Saxa with a double kill.
Here comes the big Omni save and the Oracle ulti. They just can't fight if they don't get Thompson and No-Tail first.
Slark with double Rapier on your base now. Game 3 potentially coming to a close. No PA, no Tide for a solid minute on both sides. And they've got a Stormhammer there and a False Promise, allowing LTW just to munch away the rest of NIGMA. GG is called, and the series goes to OG.
Wow, game 1 and this game 3 is just so back and forth. All the small little details where every player's positioning, who they're jumping first, who they need to focus. It was just so spot on.